One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Well, that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. So North Carolina's offense will go to work first. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, David.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
The Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Rebels' offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and like... physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception.
Running free. Past the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UNLV.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
7, North Carolina, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Here's the heat. And the Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Unloads to the right. Quickly complete. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Lopez wants to fire. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
After giving up a few extra yards after a hitch throw, I wonder if this defense is going to want to give this guy this much access moving forward. They might be thinking about more press coverage or playing some zone coverage.
Breaks into the open. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
From the gun to give, looking for room. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the...
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. Rebels offense is back on the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. Under fire. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots.
Looking for more room. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. That's reeled in. It's Gauze. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And he added the extra point.
17, UNLV.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've jumped on top right out of the gate, trying to add to a 17-7 lead. Handoff from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying play action. Under fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Lopez to pass. The quick out. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Goss. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Flushed out of the pocket. Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Bears the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage. Stop him at the 21. So the UNLV Rebels offense will go to work first. Give to the back. Turning it on! And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some movement.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
29 Philly.
Rides the back and leaves it. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
And the Rebels will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Powers forward. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll move the wide receiver. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
7, North Carolina, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tar Heels offense will go to work for the first time today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. Now on first down from the 28. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Did the work himself.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move and still couldn't get loose. And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fakes to grab. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Lopez wants to fire. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, UNC! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Got it behind the line. It's Lacey. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Catch in the middle, it's Beasley. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. All the way back to the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping right there.
There he goes. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Tar Heels are on the move. Lopez to pass. Grabs it in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. The screen. He's got wheels. It's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the... Quick gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out. You recover it. A forced turnover.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
42, spot, go!
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking left. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And that one's going to be knocked down, incomplete, and we have knocked out the first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. And the Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Lopez wants to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Gauze. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting them on the ground.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Jackson. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. It'll be a run on third and short. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Rebels are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Got room to work. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop. And they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fires to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Lopez to pass. Got a man. It's Gauze. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to let it go. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Finds the tight end. Pulled down for the tackle.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Lacy. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Punts it out of the air. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Quick completion to the right. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Wants to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Burrell. And he delivers the stiff arm for a solid pickup on the play. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Had to throw it before he wanted. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hart. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Leaves it with the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas.
The Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Got it in the middle, it's Smothers. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. It didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
Moving out of the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Lopez wants to fire. They'll run the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. Oh, this is a bad shank. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll run it. Shotgun. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got a man, it's Irvin. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Rebels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Lost the defense, he's wide open. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Illegal block at the back. Return team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Lopez to pass. Makes the grab on the left. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. Turning it on. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grab behind the line. It's Cox. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
He'll sneak it. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. Lopez wants to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gauze. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary.
North Carolina, 7.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He gets a hand on it, and they scoop it up. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 30, at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rebels. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
UNLV, 24. North Carolina, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Lopez to pass. Fires to the middle. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
And this is not decision time. This offense, it's green light the rest of the game. Down multiple possessions, got to go for it on 4th down. Probably had that in mind. It's a little shorter 4th down, but this offense has got to stay fast-paced and got to make some explosive plays.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smothers. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. It's still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Hauls it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cox. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Gauze. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
That pass is incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lopez wants to fire. With the catch, it's Gauze. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Lopez to pass. Finds his tight end.
Tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
They'll try the run. Plows through the defense. Tripped up for the tackle. The Tar Heels will hustle to the line. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Cox. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Gauze. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now from inside the red zone. Looking down the middle. He caught it. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. The snap sets up to throw. Quarterback extends the play. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Number 7.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
But they call it a long shot for a reason because they've still technically got a shot. I know it's not great, David, but let's see these guys fight to the end.
It's not great, but keep fighting, keep spinning that pill around. Use every second on this clock to try to get this game as close as you can.
QB slicing. No gain on the play. Brings up.
So now it's 2nd and long. Lopez wants to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
QB slicing.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? These DBs going to give a little cushion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team